Hello, everyone. We have a special featured speaker announcement for the 2026 Midwest Real Estate Investor Conference happening April 27th and 28th at DeVos Place Conference Center in Grand Rapids, Michigan. One of our headline sessions is Dr. Paul Isely's Economic Outlook, a data-driven look at what's happening in the economy and what it means for real estate investors heading into 2026. Dr. Isely is one of West Michigan's most trusted economic voices, and he's known for turning messy indicators into clear takeaways investors can actually use. Dr. Isely will be speaking Tuesday, April 28th, starting at 2:30 p.m. as the closing session. Dr. Isely, thanks for joining me. We're excited to have you coming to the conference again this year. It's always a big hit and always a packed room, standing room only quite often.
Always exciting to be there for this event.
The first question for you is just like, what can people expect when they come to hear you speak? I mean, as we are talking today, we are now at war with Iran. So I remember 4 years ago, we were at war with, or we weren't at war, but the war in Ukraine had started. And you had some really interesting comments on then. And I'm sure there'll be some more interesting comments that we can look forward to.
I think we have to walk through how everything that's happening in the world, between changes in tariffs, between the issues that we're having in the Middle East, between some of the problems that we're having with some of our allies. We have to sort of look at that and put it into perspective as how does that affect us here locally? And we'll spend some time doing that because these things influence people's willingness to buy things, and it influences interest rates. And we have to walk people through what that looks like.
Definitely. I mean, what are some of the things happening in 26 that you see affecting the market and the economy? I mean, we've got people concerned about AI, we've got wars, we've got tariffs. I mean, what should we be looking at, in your opinion?
All of those things. It's a little weird right now, and it's created a world where we've sort of bifurcated the economy into those who are thinking things are really good and those who are thinking things are really bad. And AI is part of that because it's affecting some industries more than others. And in fact, as we start to get to the second half of this year, it will have larger effects. We have interest rate effects happening because of how things are happening internationally. And sometimes it goes in a different direction than you even think it's going to go. So you have to walk it through really slowly. And I think those interest rate issues and I think those AI issues, which are constraining the ability for firms to hire, is going to be one of the bigger issues about what types of property and what does well as we go through the summer.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing you talk about all of those things. My last question for you, for our purposes today, is just like, how are you using AI in your own workspace and, for everyday work?
I use AI to summarize stuff. I have some agents trained to go out and grab data for me, and it speeds up how fast it is for me to do things. The trick is I can do all that because I actually know what the data should look like. Sometimes the agent goes out and brings me back something, and I'm like, yeah, that's not right. Go do it again. And I can do that because of my background, but it speeds things up for me. And that's from somebody who's been doing this a long time.
What are you using specifically?
Well, I use a lot of different ones, quite frankly, because some are better at different things. But certainly I use ChatGPT. Certainly I use 360. Certainly I use Grok, because you're going to get a different answer with all of those. The cool thing is you don't have to know, you only have to know one, because once you know one, you can use that to create the prompts for the other ones. And so you only have to figure one out.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing you speak, Paul. And it's going to be, once again, we're talking about the 2026 Midwest Real Estate Investor Conference, which is happening April 27th and 28th at the DeVos Place Conference Center in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Paul, you'll be speaking Tuesday, April 28th, starting at 2:30 p.m., and you will be the closing session that day. And to learn more and to register, go to MidwestREIconference.com. We'll look forward to seeing you there. Thanks so much for talking with me today, Paul.
Excellent. Thank you for having me.